See, I never. We're live right now. Actually, we're live right now, and I never know. I feel it's because nobody. It doesn't put up the. You know, when you guys join before we.
I'm gonna pause that.
I'm gonna wait for a few people to join, and then I'll switch the view. So when we have like a scheduled stream, people can join early, right? So.
Oh, there's one person.
Oh, we got one
What
viewer.
Up?
That one viewer is probably you.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Frank.
Toronto Freddy in the house.
Look who I bumped into. If you don't recognize the face, you'll recognize the name he just said. Toronto Freddy in the house.
What's up?
And then next week, Frank Riker will be sitting where he's sitting.
What's going
okay,
on,
maybe
Frank?
not. Maybe not. Darren, how's it going, man?
Darren.
So we are just leaving. Is this technically Scarborough?
This is absolutely 100% Scarborough. The Scarborough Town Center is right there.
So we are tied up in the trunk. We are in Scarborough, Ontario, which is just outside Toronto, although a lot of people just call Scarborough Toronto. Yeah, so we figured why the hell not do an impromptu live AMA, as long as Freddie here doesn't kill me along the way. Although if he does that, then I don't know who's going to steer the car. So we're going to talk.
What's going on, Frankie?
Going to talk about whatever the hell you guys want to talk about here. This will definitely be the only time. Oh, that's a lie. We're going to do a behind the scenes thing Saturday night as we're filming. But other than that, I won't be live again this weekend. Way too busy of a schedule. But yeah, no, Trump. I'm just gonna call you Freddie.
Well, whatever, man. Toronto
Freddie.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
I'm late for dinner. Well, how's it going, man?
It's all right. You know, it was a nice travel from North York down to Scarborough. How about yourself?
It's going. It's been a long day. Woke up about 5 a.m. Got ready for work. I'm still in my work outfit, so.
Art Wishwood's in the chat.
Art
What's going on, Art?
Wishwood. What is going on, Mr. Art? So the way this is going to work, guys, as usual, is live AMA. Ask whatever you want. Anything's on the table. Anything that we normally cover. We don't want to get into what Frank likes for...
Frank's bitching at us for not being 6 feet apart.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we're not 6 feet. We're going to jail, dude. We are going to jail. No, so we're going to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. If you guys want to send in super chats, you can feel free to do that, and everything that comes in goes back into the channel. And if you just want to chat. Toronto Freddy's going to keep an eye on the chat.
Yeah, don't mind me. I keep looking down. I gotta. What did Frank say? Let's talk about hot tubs.
I'm stunned. I'm utterly stunned. Frank and hot tubs. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to show you guys a little bit of Toronto here, if I can turn it around.
Well, Scarborough.
Scarborough, right. Scarborough. So there we go. Get to see how many idiot drivers we drive by.
Art Wishwood said I've been lazy all day. Had some afternoon wine, got a shower, got some dinner.
Oh, I cannot wait to go home and shower, man.
That's a pretty good day there, Art.
Wine. You wine guy?
Oh, I love wine, man. I'm a cider guy, actually. I really like ciders. But yeah, I love wine too. I'm not a hard liquor person.
Jade's, see, I'm a hard liquor guy.
Well, it depends on the situation. I could be a hard liquor.
Full disclosure here, I'm not entire. Oh, 401E. No, we want 401 West. Oh, and I'm going left on the red.
What did you say, Art? 2 buildings, exciting day.
2 buildings.
Art loves whiskey.
Oh, wow. Art, my boy. That's 401 East. We want 401 West. So yeah, we have filming for the Indiegogo teaser this weekend, and had a really fun chat with a couple of, I still don't see the 401 though, this thing. I'm assuming.
And it is 100% possible now.
Yeah, no, for sure, absolutely.
Frank Riker says beer.
Beer. What kind of beer, Frank? You just like a Budweiser guy or a Coors guy, or you just take anything you can get your hands on? I have no idea if that's a highway entry or not.
I wouldn't know, man.
This could become adventurous. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. I know my dad lives around here.
What's everybody doing this weekend? What do you guys got going on? Guys and gals got going on?
Art says, even though I had pizza 3 days in a row this week, I'm craving more. Yeah, there's never a bad time for pizza, Art. Never a bad time.
I'm a pizza guy. Jade gets sick of it.
Yeah. I'm a shawarma guy. I can eat shawarma every day. I don't know if you guys have ever had shawarma.
I have never had it.
It is fucking fantastic.
I'm going to try to turn
it. It is a Mediterranean food, and it's amazing. Yep, my dad totally lives in this building.
Yeah, we're going to do a bit of a U-ey here. I'm pretty sure we were supposed to turn back there. We'll call this driving with Canadians that don't know where they're going.
Frank says, American beer, but Canadian is like moonshine.
American beer, but Canadian is like moonshine.
Not American.
American. Wow. So you know what? This might be a good time, dude, for you to plug. What, has he made it live yet? The little video you did?
Oh, it is live, yeah. I don't know how to plug it though. I did a video. I don't know if you guys are aware of Crow. He's a hip hop artist from New York. I did a promo video for him for his Spotify. You can find it on his. He won't allow me to pimp it yet. He's trying to get it to gain some traction. So you can find it on his Instagram. Just look for Necro, and I should be pretty close to the top of the list there, or his page, whatever you want to call it.
And you were in fact obviously Freddy.
I was Freddy. Yeah.
See, now that would have caught me off guard.
Yeah.
If you sent me the video and it was like you were Ghostface or something, I would have been like, not what I was expecting.
He actually told me that he was looking for a Ghostface and a Michael Myers, and I showed him my Michael Myers mask, and he said, "Nah, man, that looks too fake." I'm like, "This is an exact replica of the 1978. Like, if you look at the 1978 mask in daylight, it looks like shit."
For sure.
It's the lighting, man. It's all about the lighting.
Lighting means everything.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's see what people are saying here. Michael Pavone, what's up, guys? Looks like a beautiful weather in Toronto today. Actually, it's a bit chilly. I'm not gonna lie.
This lady's trying to get hit by a car.
Yeah, she is. No, wait a minute. No, she has the right of way, man. That person needs to be paying attention, not her. Well, I mean, you should still pay attention when you're walking across.
Yeah, definitely look both ways. So we're going to go 401 East for a second.
Bobby just said, welcome to prime time. Welcome to prime time!
We're going to go 401 East to go 401 West.
Okay.
Since I had no idea where the hell the cutoff was there.
If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I don't know if you guys have Instagram, but yeah, you can definitely check that video out on Necro's Instagram.
So it was last night, right? I'm losing track of my days now. Last night, Ray and I sat down and we did our top 25 Halloween kills. Now that we have Mr. Toronto Freddy here in the car, what are some of your favorite kills from the Halloween franchise, man?
Well, definitely my number one is the bathtub, or the hot tub.
The hot tub.
Oh yeah.
So that's east.
Yeah,
West
that's
definitely
definitely my number one. Bob would probably be my second. I'm not even including Rob Zombies because I hate those. I despise those films. They're abysmal, as far as I'm concerned.
No, you're right. I do like a few of the kills in the films, but kills don't make it a good movie. So.
Okay, Frank Reichert says, I think a collection of terrible Myers masks is the way to go. I mean, they're cheap and abundant, but a definite eye catcher. I've seen some pretty terrible Myers masks.
Have you ever seen the ones that we post some of them on our Facebook page sometimes, but like they don't carry them in Walmarts up here in Canada. We're just gonna go north. We'll head up to Steele's because the 4-1 is just jammed.
Yeah, sounds good.
Have you ever seen like the pictures of the Myers masks down in the States that are like, here's a $10 Myers mask at Walmart, and it just looks nothing even remotely close to Michael Myers.
Dude,
it's like
there is a guy on YouTube, and I think his name is like Undone Noodles or something like that.
Undone Noodles.
Well, it's a type of Asian noodle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wandun noodle. I can't remember, but he does rehauls, and he took one of those Walmart masks, and he actually made it look pretty good for the piece of crap. Like
wow.
The sculpt behind the terrible paint up was okay to the point where he could actually make it look kind of okay. It was pretty impressive.
That alone is an accomplishment.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll find the video and link it to you one time, man. He does a pretty good job.
See, to me, that'd be entertaining, seeing people take these horrible excuses of Myers masks that look nothing like Michael and trying to sculpt them into something that resembles Michael.
Yeah. And then there's the ones that just look absolutely, like even the sculpt is just like, no. We're not even messing with this, man. It's pretty terrible.
Wow. You have any other favorite Halloween kills outside of the hot tub?
Trying to think here. I'm not a fan of 3, so I don't really know much about it. 4, well, as I was saying last night, man, like one of the most painful, I think, would be Brady.
Oh yeah, the Brady one.
Yeah, that's definitely a good kill, man.
Kudos to him, though. I always thought Brady was a bit of a piece of shit, personally.
Yeah. Well, he certainly redeemed himself.
But he's there trying to save them, and then he spits in Michael's face.
Well, I guess he realized, like, once Kim was dead, like, he's got to go for the next best thing. The thumb through the head. Oh, that was pretty great.
Something about the way it looks that I don't know. I love that opening sequence.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think it's
great.
the best opening sequence in any Halloween movie. But
it's great. Dr. Sartain, man. Oh yeah, just because I can't stand that guy. Oh, and Ray. I got peanut butter on my penis. Like, who says that? Especially in front of your daughter. What? No, man.
Right.
That is
his high school daughter too.
That's a McBrideism, man, right there. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way in hell McBride did not write that line of dialogue, and it's just so cringeworthy. Oh.
Can tell. I mean, this isn't a spoiler. This is just facts. I can tell you for fact, there's a lot less of that stuff in Halloween Kills. Like, I'm actually trying to remember where anything like that comes into play, and I can't.
Here, let's get back to the chat. Frank says, once I saw a spray-painted white stocking called the Boogeyman. It looked god-awful and came off a dead hooker. Oh, man.
Oh,
Frank.
man.
Poppy said, my favorite kill is the nurse who gets killed with a needle. And
Yes.
Janet. Oh, yeah,
That was number 2
man.
for me.
For sure. I can't believe I left that out. And have you seen her now? She's still so hot, man. Holy. Anyways, Flinner says, Sean, have you played the Jedi Fallen Order? And if so, were you a fan? Oh, Snore Wars.
A Star Wars question when Toronto Freddy's here. Classic. Toronto Freddy might actually like my answer to this. So yeah, I own Jedi Fallen Order. I was really excited for it. I mean, graphically, it's obviously magnificent, and the gameplay is fun. But at the end of the day, like to me, if you're playing a game like that, you're playing for the story and how it unfolds. And it's a watered down version of a game that came out 12 years ago called The Force Unleashed. It's a very, very similar story, and it's more, again, subjective, but in my opinion, more proof that the Disney and EA and company just keep watering down what, in my opinion, was once a great franchise and now is, mediocre at the moment. So
I wouldn't know either way, man.
Stupid Ray. Just so we're clear, Poppy, are you saying Stupid Ray is in Ray who's on Fandom Empire Live sometimes, or Stupid Ray is in Mr. Peanut Butter on My Penis?
The Wiz.
I mean, somebody called Tommy stupid the other day.
I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz. I can't believe that's the same guy.
I'm the Wiz, and nobody beats me. Clearly, someone was a huge Seinfeld fan.
I don't know if you saw my meme that I did, though.
What was that?
Well, I did a video where I took that, and then after he had said that, like, oh man, I got peanut butter on my penis, I added in, here, Rover, I got a snack for you.
Oh, man. Wow. So, this is sort of the chat can continue to ask whatever you guys want, and we'll answer as we go. But here's a little bit of a sneak peek at what's to come for just Fandom Empire in general. Saturday and Sunday, we're filming the Indiegogo teaser, and then we're going to spend the next week or so editing it, and we might have to spend longer than that. We're not going to we're not going to rush for the sake of rushing. Obviously, we want to get the campaign out there, but I can tell you that Slade did some research on campaigns, and after talking with Braden and Dave, we want to make sure we have everything just right for when we launch. We have a big enough following. I get it, they're sort of all around the world, and it's hard to get everybody into the same stream at once, but there's already been a lot of people that have expressed interest in donating, and we want to make sure that they're getting what they deserve and that it's displayed properly. So no timetable at the moment for when the Indiegogo campaign will start exactly, but the hope would be next weekend, and we'll go from there. And then Tuesday we have, Toronto Freddy's obviously going to be in attendance for this one. The Imperial Remnant broadcast, our Star Wars show.
Oh yeah, I'll be there with my my pajamas and my pillow and blanket.
Your Luke Skywalker underoos.
Ready to take a snooze.
And then we have the Patreon stream to make up for. It's just a matter of finding some time for it, guys. It won't be this Sunday, I can tell you that, but maybe Monday afternoon. Might do one Monday afternoon. I do my best to not try to conflict streams with Dave, because I know, I don't have to do that, but I know a lot of people who watch us watch him. So, do our best to not conflict streams and go for the best available audience. Yeah. You got anything going on in the chat?
Poppy says no Halloween 2018. In terms of what, Poppy?
Yeah, in terms of what, man?
You got to be a little bit more elaborate.
Yeah, I don't know if you mean live watch along, or because 2018's. I'm not gonna lie, we don't intend to do a 2018 watch along till. And as far as I know, the people that I've talked to, Halloween Kills, if they're allowed to do it, will still debut at TIFF next year for Midnight Madness. We would do a 2018 watch along somewhere close to that. That would make sense. But other than that, I'm guessing at what he might have meant. So,
well, I'll definitely be there with my Kills mask on and nice. my theme music playing through my Bluetooth speaker. That's the way that Dave noticed me at TIFF. He was like, "Oh, there was somebody playing the theme." I was like, "Oh, it's Michael Myers. He's got his own theme."
Oh, Steels. We were supposed to turn on Steels.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh well.
I'll turn around.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd reach Steels that quick, if I'm being honest.
Poppy says, "I wish they'd delete that scene from Halloween 2018." Oh, you mean the Sartain scene? or the peanut butter scene. I wish they'd delete both of them. I wish they would have completely taken Sartain right the hell out of the movie, because his twist was so ridiculous. It took me right out of the movie. Like, I almost wanted to get up and walk out, because I just thought it was the stupidest. It was a really poor creative choice. Just terrible. I don't know what they were thinking. I really don't.
The thing that kills me, and I mean, it's all subjective.
Definitely.
Shockingly, there's actually people who like the twist. I mean, kudos to them if they like it. That's fantastic. You know, I'm not here to say what they should or shouldn't like. I don't get it. But cool for them. But the thing that kills me is, wouldn't it have been, and this is sort of a little preview of what we're going to be talking about on Patreon, is, wouldn't it have been cool if Lori caused the bus accident?
Absolutely, dude. I have been saying that forever. She should have orchestrated that bus accident. It would have had everything fall in line properly.
It would have had, like, it would have shown how far she had fallen too. Like, we'd seen how far she'd fallen.
Yes.
But to go as far as to release him so she can hunt him?
Yes.
I know some people would.
She was like, you know, telling Hawkins, like, you know, I've waited for him, or he's waited for me. You know, I wish I could kill him, whatever. You know, it'd have been perfect. But no, they had Sartain orchestrated, which is absolutely, it's just...
Steals and what, sorry?
Steals and bathrooms.
I'm assuming it's quite a way down. Yeah. But no, yeah, I would have had that. What do you guys think in the chat? Would you have had Lori
orchestrate the bus crash?
Yeah, I know some people say, well, then why wouldn't she have just gone on the bus and shot him? Maybe she wants to kill him in the moment as he's doing his thing. Maybe she's fallen that far.
Yeah, maybe. She wanted the chase.
I won't lie, as we're sitting in TIFF there watching that, man, when it happened, I was like, oh, wow. She went and fucking caused the bus crash.
Yeah.
And then to find out that she didn't was actually kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they could somehow weave that into kills, saying that she actually did.
A little bit of
and
retcon.
Sartain sort of thought that he did. That would be cool. That would be a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for?
Retcon?
Not retcon. Not really a retcon. It would be redeemable for me. It would be very redeemable if they could somehow, like, in a very respectful way, because that's what I'm hoping kills will do for me, is give it, redeem 2018 for me, because I really want to love that movie, and there are aspects of that movie that I love, but there is so much about it that it just irks me, and just it's not Halloween to me.
I would say this. I know I gotta be careful what I say here, because I know you're completely spoiler free, and we don't just throw out spoilers on the channel either.
Definitely.
But when I read the script, and even before I'd read the script, as I was getting reports, but specifically after I read the script, I did feel like that one of the things it did was make 2018 stronger.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't expecting it to do.
Oh, the chat froze on me.
Yeah, it does that.
You want me to answer a couple of these questions?
Oh yeah, if they have questions.
Sartain was a walking. Flinner says Sartain was a walking plot device. Was only there to get Michael to Lori. So stupid. Yes, absolutely. I agree 100%, Flinner. 100%. And then Flinner says, let's hope that there's less Danny McBride in the kills and end script. I agree. 100%.
There's definitely a lot less McBride in kills. I can't speak for ends.
Frank says, what movie posters do you guys like? I always thought that the poster for Popcorn was good. Also, I heard that the poster in Canada can't come in French too.
Some posters do, but it's not like, hey, you know, if we were to go into I don't know, a Hot Topic right now or Spencer's, it's not like every poster we look at is going to be in French.
No.
They're more unique. It's kind of like when you buy certain DVDs or Blu-rays. Sometimes it'll have a French title underneath, but more often than not, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Movie posters that you like. I'm assuming he's not just talking Halloween. So, what are some that stand out to you, man?
Oh, well, I mean, I know this is like a little bit of like toot my own horn, I guess you could kind of say.
Wonder where we're going here.
But when I was a kid and I saw that Dream Warriors poster for the first time, man, I freaked. Just because I knew there was another Elm Street coming, but I thought that was, I think that's the most awesome poster. The Batman poster from '89, just because it's so subtle. Love
it's
it.
Simple. It's and not in a bad way. It's
point,
perfect.
Man.
Yeah.
It's like Batman. Oh, really? Okay, cool. The Batman Returns poster was really cool too. I like how they had like the snow.
Yeah. Just give me a heads up when we're getting close.
What else? Where are we?
Kennedy.
Okay. Oh no, we're not close yet. I gotta keep like.
Yeah. Don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poppy says I like the idea of Laurie releasing him. Yeah, man, for sure. What are some of the kind of posters that you like?
So I like the original Halloween poster. It's why I have it up in the studio. I like the 2018 poster because I think it's simple. I thought that it was just right.
Yeah, it's like Michael's back.
Again, even though I'm a big Star Wars fan, I got to be honest, I was not a big fan of the original Star Wars posters, which I know if there's any Star Wars fans listening to this, they're going to think that's blasphemy. I actually dug the Star Wars posters that came out with the special edition releases in 1997. So those ones stand out. The Shining's great.
Oh, The Shining's excellent.
The Shining, Jaws, they're, I dig both of those posters.
Yeah.
I know a popular thing with movie posters today, dude, is they're too busy.
Yes.
Like I love the little teaser poster that Slade did, and he was doing it at my request. But the more I got looking at it, the more I was like, you know what? It's too much. I know I had like we had Jamie's costume in there. We had the scissors and the phone.
Really cool, yeah.
And I thought, you know what? Why don't we cut all that out? Just keep a few of the leaves, twist that thing fucking horizontal, and just put the focus on the title and Michael and a little bit of leaves there. And I thought it looked a lot better. So.
No, it's a really cool poster, man. I like it a lot.
Oh, sun, bright.
Trying to think of some other posters that I like. There's just so many.
Oh, there is. I mean, oh, sorry. I was saying that posters nowadays are like really busy when you see a lot of them. Not all of them, but like you see like even the newer Star Wars ones. It's like, let's have 10,000 characters in this one poster, and it's just like, why?
Yeah. It's like they have to explain the whole movie right there on the poster, you know.
Sometimes
like people won't get it.
Sometimes less is more, and I definitely have to tell myself that sometimes too.
Frank says, how powerful would Luke or Yoda be if they turned dark?
Well, I mean, I don't want to go too deep nerd here on Star Wars with Toronto Freddy. You might just walk out of the car.
Man. Go ahead.
Frank, I don't know if you're a graphic novel guy, man. Actually, Toronto Freddy and I are going to be doing a comic book shopping video here in the near future, which will be a lot of fun. Go pick up a couple of graphic novels and some comics and just check some stuff out.
I'll be getting the figurines.
It'll be fun. Oh, look at that! Look at that sun. The viewers are probably like, "Oh my God, the sun! Turn it off." But if you look at the graphic novels, man, there's something called Dark Empire, and this is before Disney reset the canon. And Luke actually, in fact, does turn to the dark side for some time. So you can answer your own question just by checking that out. And if you're not a comic guy, there's a radio drama of it, which is just fantastic. Bunch of talented voice actors get in there and do their thing. Definitely worth a listen. I think it's 4 hours long. and it's one of my favorites. And in terms of Yoda, he'd probably be undefeatable. So
Take care, Poppy.
take it easy, Poppy. Man, how do you like living in Toronto, dude? I know in terms of like YouTubers that these guys might watch, they know Dave lives in Toronto. They know I'm about half an hour outside of Toronto on the highway. You're right in the thick of it.
I'm at the north, the very north of Toronto. Like if you cross the street, I'm in Thornhill. So I don't know, man. It's just.
Oh my
I've
God.
lived here. You're crazy, man.
Right?
I've lived here practically my entire life, with the exceptions of just living in Kitchener and Oshawa a few times in my life. But yeah, it's okay. It's familiar.
See, and that's one thing. I mean, Oshawa, I think it's sometimes the rep is deserved and sometimes it's not. But I like it because it's familiar. I know everything like the back of my hand. I'd have a really hard time relocating somewhere else after spending 31 of 32 years in Oshawa. So
Yeah,
it'd be tough. It'd be really tough. What's everybody doing in the chat? What are you guys doing? You got any exciting weekend plans?
Darren says, you get any screen wash? What?
Screen wash? You might mean the little, I'm not even sure what that is, to be honest.
Oh, you mean?
Oh, you mean...
Are you talking about window wash, Darren?
Is that better? If you're talking, that's it.
That's it.
I didn't think it was bad enough to not see, but I forgot other people are watching, so.
Oh, look at all those Canadian geese.
Art Wishwood, I'm going to pick up some McNuggets and cheeseburgers.
Nice. Not a big McDonald's fan, but hey, man, you do you.
Yeah, I'm just not a chicken nugget guy myself. It doesn't matter if they're homemade or from somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it is what it is. So I'm almost afraid to admit this while I'm beside Toronto Freddy, but I've only seen most Nightmare on Elm Street movies one time. So most
That's
I don't
cool.
remember because I was much, much younger. Some of them I do, but most I don't. And it's bad that the one I probably remember most outside of Freddy vs. Jason would be the remake, which I was, I don't know, it wasn't for me.
Darren. Much better. I was viewing Toronto through a layer of deceased insects.
Oh,
And Art says, I rarely do McD's, but tonight's the night.
You know what? Sometimes I don't know who's 420 friendly out there, but sometimes you just you get the munchies and McDonald's comes calling.
Frank, remember when you didn't need a passport to enter the U.S. or Canada? Yeah, I remember those days.
I
That
remember,
was pre 9/11.
I remember going to Syracuse, New York with my family. That was prior to the passport days. So
Oh, my mom lived in Windsor. She's passed on. But when I would visit her in Windsor when I was a wee lad, we would go to Detroit, and yeah, we wouldn't have to show any sort of ID. They'd just be like, "Do you have anything with you? Anything you need to claim?" And that's about it.
when it comes to the Nightmare movies, dude, what would you say is, and if we're leaving the remake out of it,
Oh, we are definitely leaving the remake out of it.
what would you say is the best Nightmare movie, and what would you say is the worst?
Oh man, I think you're gonna know. I think you're gonna know what I'm gonna say. Well, Dream Warriors is the best. Dream Warriors is amazing. Even though part one is, that's the staple, but Dream Warriors is my favorite. That's the kind of Freddy I like. And Freddy's dead, man. Oh, God. Come on, seriously? I'll get you, my pretty, and your little soul too. Come on, man.
Which one is it that he shows up at the pool party?
Oh, that's part two.
Part 2.
Yeah. That's when he says, "You are all my children now."
Frank Riker, best nightmare movie is Nightmare Before Christmas. I actually dig that movie a lot. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I dig it.
Art Wishwood says, "I wanted to travel the world as a kid, and now I don't think I'll ever leave the country, but I keep the option open." Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And Flitter says, "I've never seen Freddy's Dead, but it is as bad as Freddy's Dead, but it is as bad as every." Oh, it's terrible, man.
I might have seen it, but I would remember
horrible
nothing
movie,
of it.
man. They just make Freddy into like a cartoon character. It's ridiculous. He's like jumping up and down and like scratching blackboards, and it's so bad, man. Like there's a point in the movie where there's a video game that he's playing, and he's like, "Hey, you forgot the power glove." It's like, oh god, it's just like, what are you doing? And you saved the best for last, my ass, man.
Now, release date wise, I know nothing about Nightmare, but I know the Friday the 13th movies were popular. Oh, we gotta have one every year. Did Nightmare suffer from the same thing where it's like, oh, we gotta have?
They did. Yep. Yeah. After Part 4, they did. They rushed out Part 5, and it didn't do so well. So then they waited a long time for Freddy's Dead. So I don't know why that movie. Do you know that Peter Jackson wrote? He wrote
Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Peter Jackson. Wow.
He wrote a version for them called The Dream Lover, and his idea is so amazing. Like I couldn't believe they didn't take it. Like it's where Freddy's like basically considered a joke, where kids will take sleeping pills to go into the nightmare world and kick the shit out of Freddy, and it so happens that one kid tries to do it, and Freddy gets the upper hand and kills this kid, and he starts to gain power. Like, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Instead, we got Freddy's Dead. Oh.
I think, and I like what the guys are doing with Taking Shape 2, the Halloween novel coming out next, or I don't know if we call it a novel, but the Halloween book coming out next month. It's going to go over all the Halloween sequels that almost happened, were greenlit, at the very least either hit pre-production or actually were shooting and didn't actually come out. And I think if you take a look at what that novel's going to be, and we're going to have Dustin McNeil and Travis Mullins on the channel to promote that. I'd like to see something like that for all the big horror movie characters. Like,
that would be
cool. What were some options for Frank Riker's favorite movie franchise of all time, Scream? Frank hates Scream.
Darren is asking, how broad is your horror range? Would you ever discuss Italian, French, or British horror?
I'd be open to it, man. I'm the type of guy that doesn't mind sitting down and even watching a chick flick. My movie tastes are completely open. When it comes to subtitle stuff, though,
yeah, me too, man.
I try.
Yeah.
I give it a shot, but I don't know if I could do it properly.
Frank Riker, fuck Scream, as he screams it. That's so meta, Frank. I'm pretty much the same way with the subtitles, man. Like, if I'm watching a movie and I have to read the movie, what's the sense in watching the movie? You know what I'm saying? In terms of like international horror, there's a few. Like, I love Shaun of the Dead, and that's an English.
I love that. I think that's an amazing.
That's my
movie.
favorite horror zombie movie.
I know there's the trio of movies there.
Yeah. Hot Fuzz.
I wasn't a big fan
World's
of
End.
At World's End.
Yeah.
Or World's End, whatever it is. But I loved Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. I thought both of them were great.
Yeah.
I know there's some people that hate those movies, but I think they're fucking brilliant.
Oh man, Shaun of the Dead is like amazing.
YouTube issues. YouTube. I know we've gotten some.
No, it's not YouTube. It's just my. I only have a 10-minute window for my screen to stay on.
I know YouTube has been having some issues though for the mobile devices when it comes to streaming stuff lately. So
yeah, that's why I keep like turning it off, just to make sure that people are trying to say anything.
Fun fact, I'm not going to say exactly where we are, but those of you that are following the It's Me, Billy Black Christmas sequel Indiegogo film that Dave McRae and Bruce Dale are doing, we're actually pretty close
To the original.
to not only the original Black Christmas house, but where they're going to be filming their It's Me, Billy thing. So.
Oh, I thought that they were filming like 4 hours away from here.
Maybe I'm thinking of another location they were considering. So
Frank said they were filming 4 hours away from here. Flinner says unpopular opinion, but I think that Mike Flanagan may have been better fit for Halloween than David Gordon Green. You know
Sorry,
what?
who said that?
Flinner.
Oh, spot on.
You know what? For sure, man. Mike Flanagan is fantastic, and he has actually been poking around the idea that he wants to tackle an Elm Street movie, which I think would be absolutely amazing.
I can't stress enough that, in my opinion, Dr. Sleep is
It's a masterpiece.
is just a wonderful film. You haven't seen the director's cut yet, have you?
I have the movie. I've
Oh,
seen
you?
both.
Yeah,
I saw
nice.
the original in the theater with my daughter, and then as soon as it came out on Blu-ray, I bought it, man. So I was just like, this is an incredible film. I have to own it.
Yeah. The director's cut, I believe, just contains more flashback sequences and
It does,
more of the
yeah.
overlook, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so
My daughter used to go to school just up the street.
nice. I might have got them confused. I could have swore Dave said it was in this area. But,
No, he said he was getting a
Um,
location like 4 hours out of the city. From what I can remember. I don't know. Frank, can you correct us on that, or can you rectify that? Oh, Frank says, ever watch Spiral Killer biopics? Brian Dennehy as John Wayne Gacy is awesome in To Catch a Killer. Ooh, really? Brian Dennehy, eh? I gotta watch that for sure.
Yeah, I have
love
not
Brian
seen it.
Dennehy, man.
Remember
Remember those effects movies? Those were amazing.
I know I don't know when we're doing it, but Dr. Sleep, the director's cut specifically, is on our watch along list. So
Yeah, that is an incredible, very underrated movie, and it deserves all the praise that it should get as an acceptable sequel. Not acceptable. That's not the word I'm looking for. I can't think of the word.
I mean, to me, I think
I
think it's a fantastic sequel.
Yeah,
and
no,
I'm someone that's kind of picky.
A worthy follow-up
Yeah.
to The Shining, right?
And I'm someone who's kind of picky when it comes to recasting people. I mean, obviously they had no choice. But I got to be honest, in this movie, didn't bother me one bit. Didn't bother me at all.
No, and you mean like where he had like the guy replace Jack Nicholson, and Alex Esso who replaced Shelley Duvall.
Oh, she was brilliant.
Incredible, dude.
Brilliant.
And then
The kid.
the kid too, but
his buddy there.
Dan Carruthers.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible, man.
It was. I loved it. I know some people on this channel are not going to be happy with what I'm about to say, but I thought the Dr. Sleep director's cut, and I can't talk about the theatrical one because I haven't actually seen it. But specifically, the director's cut, I thought was better than Halloween 2018.
Oh yeah,
And
for sure, man.
so
do I. I don't consider Halloween 2018 a worthy successor to the original '78 movie, man. I think that Halloween 2, 1981, is the definitive sequel to 1978. Here we got some more. Darren says, yes, Dave's shooting 3 hours north of Toronto, as far as I can remember. And Darth Baca says, hey, Sean, Baca, what do you think about the Transformers movies? The first one's great.
Well, I'm with Freddie here. I thought the first one was great, and I thought basically every subsequent sequel that followed was complete and utter horseshit. That said, though, I seen Bumblebee with Jade,
That was good.
I liked it. I dug it.
It was good.
So
it was much more in line with the original.
more storytelling and less, hey,
Yes.
let's blow everything up.
Yeah, let's blow everything up. Let's put his stupid, annoying parents, just shoehorn them in there, because apparently they're comic relief, which I wanted them to like both die.
From what I understand, the father is actually buddy with Michael Bay. So
okay.
shockingly, gotta get my buddy in the film.
Evan, the movie guy. Evan, how's it going, man? Halloween Kills will most likely be better, but I'm not a massive 2018 fan.
How I don't want to give away street signs here, but
man.
How far are we?
We are one main intersection, which means like
Yep.
We need a Thundercats movie. Yes, Frank. Yes, please. Like yesterday, I would love a Thundercats movie. That would be incredible, man. I was a big Thundercats fan when I was a kid. Had them all. Have you seen Hostel movies? I've never seen those.
It's been a long time for me.
I'm not into that kind of horror. It's just because it's just too bloody real to life, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like the fact that people can actually do stuff like that. It's like.
What do you think of The Fog?
The Fog is good. You mean the one with what's his name? Oh no, I'm thinking of The Mist.
No, I thought the
Thomas
Mist was
Jane?
Yeah, Thomas. I
Dude,
love
that
Thomas
twist
Jane.
at the end.
Oh, man.
my gosh.
The Mist with Thomas Jane. That
Incredible,
ending. Oh
man.
my god. You want to talk about stomach turning? Can you imagine? Like, oh my god.
I know. In terms of The Fog, you mean the John Carpenter remake?
Yes.
It's okay. I don't mind it. It's not like a go-to movie of mine, but it's not a horrible movie. I'm very particular about the kind of horror that I like. I'm generally a slasher person.
I'm kind of all over the place. I like. I don't get me wrong. I love the slashers, but like, hook me up with Seven. Like, I love Seven. I think Seven's
man.
amazing.
Yeah, that is a great movie.
Some people might think this is overboard, but in my opinion, Seven is one of the best movies in that genre ever made. It just makes you think, and to be honest, there's a real life lesson to be taught in that movie. It's watch what you say to people, because sometimes you say the wrong thing and it comes back to bite you in the ass.
Oh yeah, exactly. Now they're saying that the new Batman film is kind of fashioning itself
very much
on Seven, which is perfectly fine with me. Some people are saying they're ripping it off, but I mean, it's being used for inspiration, right? Same as Joker. Joker was used as inspiration. Joker used what was it? The Comedian.
Yep.
And Taxi Driver as inspiration to tell its story, which a lot of movies in Hollywood do, man. Sorry to tell you, like.
And that is how you almost.
What movies are really fresh? Oh, we got to turn here. Sorry. Ghost of Mars is shit. It's The Fog, because John Carpenter is lazy.
I'm gonna turn this around just so people don't see where you live. You
I don't need any.
Never know if there's any
any
crazy people out there. You don't know.
I don't need Frank Riker driving to Toronto trying to stalk me, man.
I'll take Frank out for dinner. The three of us will go out for dinner together. Night on the town. Probably all end up in prison by the end of it.
Make a right here.
So what's gonna happen, guys, is when I drop Toronto Freddy off, I'm gonna end the stream, and I may go back live again just so I have some company on the ride. I'm working on about 3 hours sleep, so.
Oh, Darth Baca says that we need a Voltron movie. That would be really cool, man. I think CGI though, man.
We're not too far apart in age, you and I. So.
Left too.
Were you too old for Power Rangers when it came out?
Yeah, man, I was way too old for that. Yeah, I was not. I found that to be extremely cheesy.
Yeah, oh it is.
Yeah.
Let's reuse the same footage 10,000 times over again.
Yeah, that was like no offense to anyone who likes the Power Rangers, but yeah, that's just,
I
just
dug
not
them.
for me.
I dug them as a kid, but
Yeah.
you grow out of it, and
Well, I'm 43, right?
you start
white
to.
picket fence.
Oh, right here. Nice.
Cool, man.
Awesome. Well, this was fun, and
Yeah,
we got to. We definitely going to do the comic book shopping. We're not going to call it that though, because I think that would be a bit of a rip-off to
Collider.
the late Collider, but more importantly, the late John Schnepp, who aced that. I think they're still doing that with
Sweaties for
someone
life,
else.
man. Sweaties for life. Love me some Schnepp, man.
So we're going to sign off for now. I don't know if I'll be back or not because I got to pay attention to the road, and I'm not incredibly sure where I am. So maybe I'll end up at the Black Christmas house, and it won't end up well for me. Get off my lawn!
We could take them to take them to Casa Loma.
Ooh, I've never been.
No, eh?
Never been. Worth it?
Oh yeah, it's cool,
Alright.
man.
All right. Well, where can everybody find you at, man?
You can find me at Toronto Freddy on Instagram and TikTok.
I have
That's
yet
a bit.
I've
That's
yet
it.
to do the TikTok thing.
I don't really do any other social media, so find me on there, man.
Darren live stream from the Black Christmas house. Do it. From what I understand, they have a big fence up around that house now,
Oh, probably
and
because
they like. From what I know, Dave and Bruce tried to be able to film there, and they wouldn't even entertain offers, let alone
they've probably had
failed
They
negotiation.
probably had so many people trying to offer. Yeah,
It's like,
they just want to be left alone,
yeah,
man.
right. Then maybe you shouldn't have bought the house that was in this super popular film.
Maybe they didn't know.
So wouldn't that be something? They buy the
Yeah.
house and not know that it's the house from Black Christmas. Not that I've seen Black Christmas because I still haven't, but certainly know what it is. Anyways, guys, don't forget to follow us on social media. It's really important. It helps grow the community. We have Instagram's FandomEmpireNow, and Twitter is FandomEmpireNow as well. And then feel free to check out our Patreon, www.patreon.com/FandomEmpire. And tomorrow night, around, if I had to guess, about 8:30, 9 o'clock Eastern, we're going to bring you behind the scenes on a shot that we're doing for the Indiegogo teaser. And if Ray allows it, maybe you'll see him in the whole Myers getup. That'll be his call, though, not mine. Want to cue us out of here?
Yeah, and don't forget, the boogeyman is coming.
Peace.